Okay. First question, what is Emercoin? Emercoin is a cryptocurrency, and also this is platform for services. Our philosophy, open platform, allow it to run many services here. Many services on the single blockchain. It's a common idea, one blockchain, many services, all in one. Our main goal is create industrial grade platform for real world. So to do this, we chase following goals. First is security. Platform must be secure, must be stable. Second is just technical stability, not crash, just continue working. Third is performance. Performance is means for work under heavy loading and produce a quick result on time. And last is industrial standard compliance. We design our system and follow industrial standard whenever possible. It's allow easy integrate our blockchain platform to another existing services and products. If you have a question, please ask me something about this.
Thanks, Oleg. I'll handle the questions during this presentation. Again, if you guys have questions, please send them to me in Zoom in the chat box, or keep them and send them to George Kikvadze during the Q&A session. So Oleg, I know a lot of us in the room probably came to this technology through Bitcoin. Can you explain to us where Emercoin fits in this world of technology and how it's different from Bitcoin?
Okay, Bitcoin is a blockchain platform developed for exchange money, exchange coin. Emercoin is also a platform for exchange coin as cryptocurrency, as same as Bitcoin. But moreover, Emercoin is a distributed platform for many services, open platform. So we can create some services, you can create another services, and using this platform, all services will be work together and reusing same platform.
Great, thank you.
Okay. Short history and what difference from Bitcoin, as you said me. Initially, Emercoin has been started in 2013 as fork of Bitcoin. And during 4 years of intensive development, our project has tuned into unique fusion of many technologies. Our own technologies and technologies borrowed from another cryptocurrencies, for instance, Namecoin and Adaptanium. Moreover, we borrowed technology from another real, for instance, something we get from voice over IP systems. There is, I show you some distinctive features unique for Emercoin. First is 3-in-1 mining mechanism. This is proof of stake, proof of work, and merged mining. This is a version proof of work when same mining power can be reused for mining Bitcoin and Emercoin together. Second unique feature is name value storage. Universal mechanism allows you to store various user data on Emercoin blockchain. And Emercoin blockchain is distribute this your data over the whole network and distribute is not change it and as same as you submitted. Emercoin is using STAN protocol from voice over IP system as safe and efficient mechanism for obtain external IP. This mechanism allows Emercoin to bypass chain of the network address translation devices and increase network connectivity. And Emercoin has transaction optimizer. This mechanism to select optimal set if it's possible and generate output payment without payback. As a result, it reduce output transaction because it not generate payback and also save blockchain when you need, in another case, just sign this payback transaction. Our estimate is the blockchain reducing by 5, maybe 10% using this mechanism. Okay, do you have more questions regarding this?
We do. So can you please explain to us, what's unique about Emercoin's 3-in-1 mining mechanism? Why is it better than just one?
Okay. One is using, for instance, proof of work. This mechanism using Bitcoin. To attack proof of work network, need get 51% of mining power. For attack proof of stake cryptocurrency, you need to collect 51% of coin. We have hybrid mechanism when used both proof of work and proof of stake. To successfully attack the system, need collect both together. Need collect 51% of proof of work and need collect 51% of the coin. And with using merged mining, it's almost impossible to collect so much mining power. And with proof of stake and distributed money, it's also almost impossible to buy enough coins just for collect this 51%. So as a result, this platform very stable and have two barriers of different nature versus network compromising.
Thank you.
Okay, and after 4 years of development, we have the current place. Now platform is widely used, is already used as a platform for distributed services. Now I show more interested of them. First is EmerDNS. This is the decentralized alternative domain system with 4 top-level domains. Also, this is easy to add additional top-level domains into system. EmerSSH is a decentralized worldwide public key infrastructure and access control list. This allows you to manage huge networks, distributed networks with easy mechanism without create your own cost PKI, public key infrastructure. EmerSSL allows login to many sites without password, authorize the sites, and without risk of lost password, and increase total network security. In Amr, this is a distributed directory for voice over IP system and allows them to make direct connection between private branch exchanges and make free calls and make calls with more high quality. MRTTS, this is trusted timestamp. It can be used for notarization, for legal actions, and for proof of existence, proof of documents. For instance, this can be patents, this can be some legal documents, so on. And EmerDPO, this is digital proof of ownership for physical and intangible goods. This can be certificates for vehicles, for land titles, for carbon emission quotes, and so on. And this is distributed ledger, where is can be used right now. And I would like to underscore all the services already implemented and running right now. And they use it in the different companies, in the different groups and in the different realms. This is in the IT, telecom, agriculture, legal, transportation, and so on. For example, see right home, this is a logo of companies who use the services and already has some product or under developing. First is company Easy Use and CPEX.com. This company using Enumer service in their product. Second is Russian Railroads, who use their version of timestamp. It's another company, something, and Deloitte is a big legal company using also mechanism like MRTTS to notarize their own documents. And I would like to make your attention. This, you see, for instance, company like Deloitte or Russian Railroad, they developed their own services, not our basic services. As you see, this is open platform. This platform is open for your development. You can use, develop every service, or you just take out and use them as is. Everything is freeware, everything available on the GitHub.
Great. So Oleg, these are the Emercoin services that are ready now. Are you guys working on any other applications?
Yes, we have another application which not in the list because of this is short presentation, and also we working for development another application. I will show them in the next pages.
Thank you.
Okay, this is our plan for this year, 2018. In this year, we plan to continue implementing functionality and adding new service. First, in our plan to release Core Wallet 070, which implements Segwit and improved DNS and some core features. Second is complete implemented Atom. This is a safe protocol for cell by cell NVS record in the trust zero environment without Estrom. And also we planning to implement second generation of lottery model payment aggregation. This is RunPay 2. RunPay 1 already exists and it's working, but we have vision how to make this better. And the common idea of RunPay to mitigate blockchain inflation from small transaction, it's sending not coin as is, but sending just lottery tickets. And in the blockchain, storing only winning tickets. This idea has been introduced by Ron Rivest after of the RSA in 1995.
Great. How many developers does Emercoin currently have working on these platforms?
There is up to 10 developers working, and there is new people coming. Moreover, we're planning to create Emercoin Foundation for attract new developers who develop their own products and collaborate with us. Maybe we will create even some incentive for more interesting products.
Great, thank you.
Okay, and at the end, I would like to show you forecast for next 5 years what we thinking. First, we planning to integrate with Exonum. This is a semi-private blockchain for load and store huge amount of the data. It's data of the grade of the big country. Second, this integration with Lightning Network. This is efficient and quick payment mechanism which allow to send microtransaction within Lightning channel. Also, we planning to create our own certificate authority to generate a certificate for websites located in the EBRDNS domain zones. Also, we planning to develop our own browser based on the Chrome engine to provide out-of-the-box Emercoin services at once. This will be great for ordinary users to just download a browser and get access to all services without any tuning. And we're planning to redesign Emer Linux. This is a peer-to-peer advertising system. Currently, it's based on the cost-per-click model, but we would like to redesign it for cost-per-action model, which is more efficient and in the modern advertising market, moving to CPA. Okay, right now you have additional question?
Yes, these are all great projects, especially for the next 5 years. But are any that you're particularly excited about, especially coming up in 2018?
Okay, we think for this product we have all solutions as good, but I would like to underscore integrated with Exonum, because Exonum is open way and to big companies, to big government structure, and this is provide unique services for store and managing huge data structure, and we believe for integration with this big data, it will be $1 trillion markets.
Wonderful, thank you.
Okay, at end of the presentation, I would like to demonstrate some real working example from my computer screen, and let me show you. Okay, now I show you just simple browser window. This is SeaMonkey's version of Mozilla. It's just website, but please watch carefully. This is domain zone.lib. This is not standard domain zone. This is the domain in the EMER-DNS, unrevocable distributed domain zones. And this is just about cryptocurrency page and so on. Also, I can show you another site, for instance, dns.emc. This is another our domain zone. And this is company which is not belong to any one from Emercoin. It's absolutely separate company. And this company reselling domains from Emercoin, from Namecoin, and also they partners with OpenNIC. And you see site quickly loads. This is just works. This is about blockchain DNS. It's Emercoin. Now I would like to demonstrate how works EmerSSL login. It's .emercoin.com. This is our previous pool, and you see browser asked me for certificate, server asked me certificate, and browser asked me for confirmation. I click here, go to login page, and this is button. It's additional button, login with EMC-SSL. For instance, if you go without certificate, you will just see only this left part. Only the right part will be invisible for you. But when I click login with EMC-SSL, I log in with my client certificate. Just one click, and I already logged in with my ID and without password. And get secure connection using HTTPS, and connection is secured. Yes. Okay, let's log out. And with same certificate, I can visit another site, for instance, Foundika. Foundika.com. Strange. Now it's working. Some problem during what? Okay, this is site about ICO, and also they support EMC-SSL login with certificate. And you see this is standard login with username, password, and captcha. And this is direct way, just certificate, EMR-SSL. Just click here, confirm certificate, and allow to use. Okay,
great.
And you see this is not button set sign in, this is button profile. Okay, you see this works, and you're welcome to ask a question if you have one.
Thanks, Oleg. Those demos were informative, and we're already starting to receive some questions on Zoom, so that's great. I would like to now introduce Alex Petrov. He is the Chief Security Officer for the Bitfury Group, and he's going to talk a little bit about Emercoin and how he found it and his thoughts.
Hi, everyone. So my name is Alex Petrov. I'm Chief Information Officer of Bitfury. The Bitfury is group-leading full-service blockchain technology company since 2012. So I have over 35 years experience in information technology in both hardware and software product development. So leading all the teams from ideas to final products. I have discovered Emercoin approximately 2 or 3 years ago. Then Emercoin was too young as a product, and the team was just starting searching for a product place on the market. So we had multiple conversations with Oleg, the technical lead of the Emercoin project. talking about the different blockchains, different altcoins, different cryptocurrencies, about the technical aspects, their solution about encryption, security, all pros in coins, about the economy. So, and I like the idea how they are building the products. So I like the Emercoin because it's providing the fast, efficient, and secure, stable platform for very simple and very common services. This making the Emercoin different from all different blockchain. So if Bitcoin was designed like financial transaction blockchain, and the Emercoin is built like the blockchain for simple services, very commonly used in most of the products. If you would like to build the different timestamping, the proof of ownership, build your own DNS, private key infrastructure, use SSL certificate or SSH. Maybe some of the words are not known for you, like SSL, but you are using the SSL, then you're sending emails, and then you're opening your bank websites almost each day. Most of the people doesn't know how the technology is named, but the Emercoin providing exactly the next level, how you can improve some of the services what you're using each day. Instead of building your own blockchain, instead of building your own infrastructure for new products, I think the Emercoin can provide very solid and efficient way how you can use the common services on the public blockchain. And this is making the Emercoin, from my point of view, a little bit unique, because instead of building the separate products, you can just install the Emercoin, its lightweight client, connect for your own application, and get the quite common services instead of building your own solution. For example, the Namecoin was providing exactly the DNS services. But after a couple of years, the team just postponed the product. They start any development, and the product, great by itself, right now are dying because no one really using it, and supporting the product is not efficient. Any questions?
Thanks, Alex.
Alex, can you tell us why merge mining is so important in the ecosystem?
Yeah, it's a good question. So the Bitcoin is quite often is used like the most secure blockchain for timestamping. And what making the Bitcoin is secure, it's exactly the hashing and mining power, what protecting the blockchain for transaction changes. If you're starting the new product, if you're starting any new coin, so you need all the mining infrastructure and a lot of mining power just to protect your transaction and make them irreversible in time. The merge mining, just combining existing power used for Bitcoin just to secure the Emercoin at the same level. And it's creating the efficient way. Then you, instead of spending and building your own infrastructure, you can use the existing infrastructure and still secure the Emercoin and small services.
Alex, I have another question from the audience. How big can Emercoin solutions and innovation go?
So I think it's more depending how fast it will grow. Because right now, the Emercoin is designed for small services. But we was also talking with Oleg about the expanding the blockchain, adding the separate side chains and separate blockchains for some specific services in the future. It's allowed to make the blockchain more efficient. If you load huge amount of data in the blockchain, it's became not so efficient because you should spend more resources just to keep the huge amount of data available, and it will be not fast searchable. But if you're building the separate structures, so it can be still efficient in this way. The Emercoin contain very useful feature is name value storage. You can store any information in the Emercoin blockchain, but there is small remark. You cannot store the gigabytes of the data. You cannot store the megabytes of the data. It should be reasonable amount of information.
Thanks, Alex. Another question. What is the strategic rationale for Bitfury teaming up with Emercoin? What is the tie-up? What is the synergy here?
So one of the synergy the Oleg is already mentioned. So the Emercoin can be used in framework application like the Exonum. The Exonum is a framework that allow you to build different products very easily. Instead of building and constructing your own product from scratch, you can use the Emercoin like a platform where we already solve some problem. For example, Georgian land title registry is using the Exonum like a platform. They solve the case for a customer and they make the Exonum part for land title registry public available. It's posted on the GitHub and everyone can take a copy and modify it for themselves. And instead of building like from scratch, they can already use the product and all our experience, all our existing products for their own usage. So the Emercoin can provide the additional layer, providing the small services like DNS, like timestamping. They are very, very often used in absolutely different products. If you need to fix the document state in time, you're using the timestamping. Most of the people are using different blockchains or building their own blockchain. This is not efficient way because then you will get a lot of additional expenses. It will increase CapEx and OpEx for platform supporting. You need to support the separate platform. The Emercoin can easily store thousands and millions of different timestamping. It's practically exactly designed for timestamping, for a small amount of information, for DNS records, for key infrastructure, and it allows to simplify a lot of things instead of running your own product.
Great, thanks, Alex.